Welcome back to Dishonored 2, where we are currently in the middle of... Well, we are working on taking out... what's her name? Apparently the one who controls the Coven in the day-to-day operations. But while doing that, where did I come? Oh, I probably went out that door, didn't I? Kind of trying to retrace my steps. In such a way where I can avoid detection. Oh, was it via here or something?
My shift, and I can go home. Put my feet up.
So
Someone there?
no, absolutely not. Alright. Yeah, but I'm trying to make my way back to the shopkeeper so I can well, he offered me a reward for a special item that I got him.
Welcome. Don't worry, we are perfectly safe in my shop. Take your time. Welcome back. I see you found the prototype.
Your acquaintance didn't make it.
It is a risky line of work, I'm afraid, but let's not dwell. I expect you'll be interested in payment. First your finder's fee, of course, and if you like, I can draw up some schematics based on the prototype, something you can use to modify your tools. And as a token of my appreciation, a discount at the shop.
A fair deal.
Yeah, that was really fair.
Come in, my friend. Always a delight to see you.
Ooh. Ancient Howlbolt. Blinds enemy, causes witches to flee. And Deep Howlbolt. Blinds enemies, causes wolfhounds to flee. Interesting.
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
Oh, but I first need to find this thing. And I have no idea where I can find it, if I didn't already miss it. Oh well.
All those valuable artworks locked up in the conservatory where no one can see them. Truly a shame.
I could upgrade my mines, although I don't like mines. The problem with mines is we'd like to find this one because this is probably combat darts, which makes the darts work a lot faster.
You'll find no finer offerings anywhere in Karnaca.
I don't,
Welcome, welcome. Have you heard? I'm told they robbed one of our shops. I'd like to see them try it here.
Oh. And this was my payment.
Welcome back. Please, take your time.
Oh, the other ones were some I found. So these are piercing insult. Bolts can pierce multiple enemies, improve damage. Probably great if you want to basically use it for damage. But the other is long distance lever. When using spyglass, the crossbow has perfect aim. Even when you change shots, improves damage. That is much more interesting. I mean, it still isn't great for...
This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
Fine. But yeah, these are the type of, well... Okay, I'm not words, I'm stumbling over words again. So, the crossbow is just really great if you have shadow kill. Because then you can just sit at...
No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.
Yeah, long distance lever. With the, what's it called? With shadow kill you can just sit on the other side of, on a long area and then pick off one guy, shoot one guy in the head and he disappears. As long as nobody else is looking at him, that is a clean kill. That's a kill that nobody knew you made.
Someone there?
Okay. He's trying to come over here. I mean, in Dishonored 1, if you kind of manage to run off, I mean, they would set all the alarms off, but you would be able to just get past, generally. High-proof liquor, flammable. Well, the expectation of the Empress is a lot less silly at the moment. Alright. I feel like I was once again in the middle of saying something, but I completely lost my train of thought again. It's just something that happens from time to time. Alright. But while that gave some it gave a nice amount of money. And it gave some possible upgrades that are very nice. The one thing it didn't give was kind of info on the non-lethal takedown way. Which kind of what I was after. Okay. Okay, that's a hound. Right. One of the problem with the hounds are, I mean, in the previous game you could not just choke them out. I mean, that wouldn't make a lot of sense, but it's not like that will lead anywhere, will it?
Those around you cannot see me. I am here and not here when you call to me.
Well, that did nothing. Ew. They made those dead hounds look even more pleasant. Well, that did not help me in any way. Fuck. That's... Christ. I do not like those hounds. Do I have a tutorial on those guys? On hounds. Not lean. Drop takedown. Drop down into an enemy from above to avoid taking damage from a fall. Press. Yeah. Just before landing to perform a drop assassination or a non-lethal takedown. Leave the enemy unconscious. It doesn't say that it won't work on hounds, but I'm kind of going to assume that it doesn't. Oh.
I heard a story once of a sailor caught forever in a fog. It traveled with her across all the seas. I am that sailor. I am tired. How long, my dears? How long must I endure in this shadow state?
I don't know. Alright. Oh, and that one is probably in the room, the other room with the dog, isn't it? Yeah, those things are very unpleasant. I'm going to try and break that glass so I can get in there. But I'm not going to do it from up close. Because doing it from up close would only get me in trouble. Oh. I only broke one of the glasses, of course. Maybe if I didn't hit the rock. Alright. Let's hope that dog is not allowed inside. Alright.
Wicked ladies and hunters of slithering things in the hours before dawn. Former milkmaids and magistrates, come before me and bow. For I am Delilah, your queen.
All hail Delilah. The moon in the sky and the mist lying over the lake like a blanket.
You're going to lose an eye making fun like that.
She's only having fun, Francesca. And Brianna's too busy with the communion to be bothered. She's got her mind on the Sisters of the Oracular Order.
Yes, because otherwise the Abbey will see us all blackened by fire. Now stop with this nonsense.
I'll be her favorite when she sees what I can do with a bit of cat.
Alright.
Wasn't mutton. I don't care what anybody says. I know mutton, and that wasn't it.
That's me. Now, and if he does, I swear, never, ever.
Yeah. We're back at this room. I feel like I've made no progress whatsoever. Oh, wait, what? That side up there. Say dog and... Can I get up a level higher? No way. It's...
She means she's Delilah's favorite. She can't know that. For all anyone knows, I'm the favorite. And why not?
Christ, because you're all annoying, that's why not.
I can't wait for the month of nets.
Weddings
Fresh
are
picked
no
is so
good
much better than
otherwise.
bride.
Like she's the only one who knows how to gather black mandrake root.
They are just jealous. If I want to dance, then I can twirl around all I want. Just try and stop.
Alright. I've been away for some time, so they might have thought, hey, there is nobody here, why is there nobody here? You know what, I'm going to check out why there's nobody here.
Brianna, what happened?
He's a gibbering idiot now.
I don't know, Delilah. Forgive me.
No, my dear. It's a loss. But I doubt he had anything more to give us.
Sokolov was taken away as well.
Who would want that ancient fool? Never mind. How goes the communion? I am hungry to whisper into the ears of the oracular sisters.
My influence grows. Last night, I walked through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where she was born.
Vice Overseer Burns' suspicions were right.
Affect things.
No. He continued to take her with the lenses, thicker, thinner, more pale. It was tiresome to watch. I still have the old lenses and cast-off parts piled in my workshop, but Jindash finished some time ago. The rest is up to me, learning to use the machine. Tricky thing, touching the void through such a device.
Blood and biscuits. I look forward to using it myself once you're ready.
Will you visit soon?
Perhaps. Dunwall Tower is mostly in hand. The High Overseer won't be a problem anymore. And there's the matter of my own project. I grow more excited with each brushstroke. When I come to Karnaca, we'll drink an ocean of good wine and stay tight as a boiled owl.
I look forward to it.
For now, I need your eyes on the Duke. At least until we have the sisters under control. There's no one else I trust. I'll reach out to you again on the morrow. Farewell.
Goodbye, my Empress. It seems rather rude to die, whoever you were.
Alright. So let's have a look if we can So we need to look for the through the office, but to do that we need to somehow take care of the hounds. Alright, so there was a level above this, wasn't there? I can use that to take a look from the stairs. Bone charm, what's that been? Was it? It's familiar scent. Ooh. Yes. Familiar scent. Wolfhounds cannot smell you. Yes, that please. Oh, that just means that I can mostly avoid one of the hardest enemies to deal with in the game. Maybe I need to just combine a couple of these lots of raw whalebone as well. Maybe I just need to pick up combine a couple of those utility ones. My effigies on the ocular sisters. Ooh, this holds the information probably that we need. 4th day. It's been difficult to create effigies of the ocular sisters. They keep to themselves, rarely venturing outside. Impossible to get the hair and nail clippings I need. But I have an idea. If the sisters are linked even beyond death, then I can use the bones of their dead, dug from an abbey graveyard, to attune York curriculum to the minds of the living sisters. 12th day. It's done. Adolfina and several others brought back a wagon full of coffins. I'll start on new effigies at once. 18th day. Still only faint voices. Nothing near the connection required to give them dreams. I must suggest the lenses, refine the effigies, sleep with their skulls beneath my blanket for a few nights more. Perhaps integrate the scarves they use to cover their eyes. Maybe integrate the scarves they use to cover their eyes. 21st day. Delilah is anxious about my progress, and yet there's not much to tell. I was able to interrupt several ocular sisters in conversation, leaving them momentarily at a loss for words. I'm confident that soon enough I'll be able to make them say whatever I wish. Then I'll have news from my empress in Dunwall. 23rd day. At last. I held one of the sisters in a trance-like state for an hour. Delilah was ecstatic. Soon we'll control the ocular order. Alright. Let's not if you do that. Oh. I'm fairly sure I know her role now. The Astonishing Clockwork Soldiers. A precise history by the creator himself, Karen Jindos, Grand Sarkonan inventor. Chapter 23. Dear readers, you'll be fascinated to know that earlier models of my Clockwork Soldiers had human-like faces. Allow me to explain. As you know from chapter 18 through 22, I've been testing the Clockwork Soldiers against a wide range of enemies. Early in this process, a problem emerged. The would-be thieves and assailants were not intimidated by the delicate ceramic faces of the earlier prototypes. One criminal even believed he recognized an uncle and attempted conversation. Undeterred, I set about redesigning the head mechanism, encasing it with a terrifying visage. I knew I had found the right design when my first test subjects fell to their knees in fear. Fear is a powerful tool. Why do you think that was part of the reason for the Mask of Corvo?
These odd lenses might be linked to what Ashworth is working on.
Alright, discarded lenses. Collection of discarded lenses bearing Karen Jindos' characteristic craftsmanship, etched with occult markings. Please tell me I can use this without attracting too much attention.
Who's fooling around?
I cannot. Oh, I should have placed a mine. It was already on my mind, but I can still place a mine. I place a mine right here. Should they come for me? He cannot do anything and I can pick it right up. Alright. So that is what I'll do. I'll place 2 of these because at Maxdale will be 3 coming.
I meant nothing to my fine family, beyond an advantageous marriage and years of childbearing. They promised me to a man 3 times my age who wheezed on about our wedding night. But a curious thing happened on the way to the altar, Delilah. From the first time I slipped out of the manor in the dead of night, there was no returning to my cage. Looking at the stars and drinking wine on a rooftop, I was free. Instead of seeing the overseers for marriage, I visited my father's banker and raced away from my old life toward Delilah. Those were the Coven's glory days.
Are they? Oh! You stupid fucking mutt. Yeah, I could really have seen that coming. Christ.